In the hidden corners of the internet, a parallel marketplace thrives with over 60,000 listings for illegal drugs alone. But drugs are just the beginning. Imagine a Walmart of the dark web where you can buy anything from narcotics to stolen identities with just a few clicks. Beyond drugs, the dark web offers counterfeit currency, forged documents, hacking tools, and malware kits. Some marketplaces even offer hacking-for-hire services and phishing kits. The dark web's depths reveal even more extreme and controversial items. Weapons trafficking ranges from handguns to automatic rifles, and disturbing red rooms offer live-streamed torture for a fee. Entire databases of stolen credit card numbers, social security numbers, and medical records are traded, fueling large-scale identity theft and financial fraud. These marketplaces are not just havens for illicit trade, but breeding grounds for the most extreme forms of criminal activity, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in the digital age. Inside the Walmart of the dark web, Darknet marketplaces. Welcome to the dark web, a clandestine part of the internet where anonymity reigns and illicit activities flourish. Today, we're diving deep into these shadowy bazaars to uncover how they operate and why they remain a formidable challenge for law enforcement. The origins of the onion. It all started with the creation of Tor, or the onion router, in the mid-90s. Believe it or not, this wasn't the work of some shady hackers, but the U.S. Naval Research Laboratory. Their goal? To protect U.S. intelligence communications and keep them anonymous. They created Tor to make sure that no one could easily spy on their online moves. So why did people start using the dark web? Well, at first it was for pretty legit reasons. Activists, journalists, and whistleblowers used it to dodge government censorship and surveillance. Imagine living in a place where you can't freely speak your mind or access certain information. The dark web offered a digital safe haven for these folks. But as with many things that offer privacy and anonymity, it didn't take long for the dark web to attract those with less noble intentions. The launch of Silk Road in 2011 marked a turning point. This was the Amazon of the dark web, where you could buy anything illegal, from drugs to fake IDs, all with a few clicks and some Bitcoin. The anonymity provided by Tor and the untraceable nature of cryptocurrencies made it a paradise for criminals. In the early days, trying to police the dark web was like playing whack-a-mole in the dark. Law enforcement was seriously outmatched. They didn't have the tech know-how or the resources to track down these digital ghosts. Tor's structure made users almost impossible to identify, and Bitcoin transactions added another layer of secrecy. But things started to change as law enforcement began to catch up. They developed new techniques and tools to infiltrate these secretive networks. The arrest of Ross Ulbricht, the mastermind behind Silk Road in 2013, was a game-changer. This high-profile takedown showed that, with enough effort and collaboration, it was possible to penetrate the dark web's defenses. Yet even today, the dark web remains a tough nut to crack. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game, with dark web users always finding new ways to stay ahead of the authorities. Unmasking the dark web aisles. All right, let's dig into the gritty details of dark web marketplaces. These digital black markets are like the Wild West of the internet, offering anything and everything illegal you can imagine. We've already touched on some of the big players, but let's dive deeper into a few more notorious and niche platforms. Abacus Market, established in 2021, Abacus quickly became a leading platform following the closure of Alphabay. It's known for its extensive product selection, over 40,000 listings that include drugs, counterfeit items, stolen data, and hacking tools. What sets Abacus apart is its robust security features, including two-factor authentication and phishing warnings. It also supports multiple cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Monero, catering to the need for anonymity in transactions. STIX Market, launched in 2023, STIX is a newcomer but has rapidly gained prominence. It specializes in financial cybercrime, offering services like stolen bank account details, RDP access, and verified crypto accounts. Its sophisticated user interface and the variety of financial fraud tools available make it a favorite among cybercriminals. These marketplaces function similarly to legitimate e-commerce sites. Vendors have ratings and reviews, ensuring a level of trust and quality control. They even offer customer support through forums and encrypted messaging systems. But it's not all about drugs and scams. The dark web also hosts niche marketplaces catering to more obscure illegal trades. For instance, there are markets specifically for academic fraud, selling essays, fake degrees, and even thesis papers. Others focus on counterfeit luxury goods, offering everything from fake Rolex watches to designer handbags. Law versus outlaw, the battle for control. Policing the dark web isn't just a technical challenge, it's also an ethical dilemma. In some cases, law enforcement agencies choose to leave certain marketplaces operational. Why? Because these platforms can be invaluable tools for tracking down the most dangerous criminals. By monitoring transactions and gathering intelligence, authorities can identify and apprehend high-profile targets involved in human trafficking, large-scale drug operations, and cyber terrorism. However, this strategy raises significant ethical questions. Is it right to allow illegal activities to continue, even temporarily, for the greater good of catching bigger fish? This approach can sometimes lead to collateral damage, with countless smaller crimes going unchecked as authorities focus on the larger picture. It's a controversial tactic that highlights the complex moral landscape of fighting crime in the digital age. Law enforcement agencies are employing increasingly sophisticated methods to combat dark web marketplaces. Operations like Bayonet, which led to the simultaneous takedown of Alpha Bay and Hansa, demonstrate the global coordination needed to tackle these issues. However, for every marketplace shut down, new ones emerge, often with improved security measures to evade detection. If you found this deep dive into the dark web intriguing, make sure to subscribe and check out our other videos. And remember, while the dark web might seem intriguing, it's a dangerous place. Avoid it to protect yourself and your personal information. Stay safe, stay informed, and steer clear of the dark web's shadowy corners.